Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ace Attorney and Chill. I know it's been a minute. I've been feeling super well in the past couple weeks, but I'm better now. And so we're back and ready to go. Finish this fucking game. Give me 1 second, though. Tried to share my Twitch link onto Twitter. Okay. Sorry. Still trying to Twitch. And all right, let's get into it. Oh, right. Okay, nightmare sequence. Oh, that's right. We were defending what's his name, and then we realized he was guilty. Oy. Honestly, I have no idea how what we're gonna do with this. Hold on. Oh yeah. We had this nightmare basically in the first level of this game in the if the glove doesn't fit case. Damn. Speaking of the OJ trial, we're trying to prove a killer innocent. All right. Ha ha ha, if you please, Mr. Lawyer. I forgot what voice I did for him, to be honest. I was doing like a Valley Boy voice for them before he revealed himself, but I don't remember what evil voice I was doing for him. Alright, we gotta get this guy guilty. I love that his ringtone is the Ace Attorney theme. Oh, they've been rehired. Okay, we just have to make the trial last longer. Interesting. Oh, this is a little stressful. You have the strongest weapon money can buy. Friendship. So anime. I love it. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Arngard, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin, and the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Arngard. So, would Arngard be considered guilty for murder, or like guilty as being like an accomplice to murder? You know, I don't know how that would technically play out. But as for now, we know he's guilty. We're just trying to waste some time. Okay. Will Powers? What is he doing here? I'm a poor, underpaid action star. Okay, this is new information to us. So they went to Matt's room. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room in his nickel samurai. Okay, so there is the killer. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Those were us! Okay, and talking with the bellboy is no big deal. Except it's not! If one assumes that the person Mr. Arngard was speaking to was an ordinary bellboy. Yeah, there we go. But, like, he's got no proof for that, so... After the award ceremony, I went by myself. Okay. The defendant's room. Why'd you go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of, and I wanted to say congrats. Okay, this is new information. What's wrong? Why'd you stop? Mr. Wright? What is it? You're going to try and trick me into a corner, aren't you? Huh? I know, I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. We're great. Well, I'm a great lawyer, clearly, if we're making him paranoid like this. Matt standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. Okay, so he's still in the costume. Okay, he wasn't wearing the mask. I'm just stalling for time with these questions. I mean, I think that's what I'm really supposed to do. A bellboy-ish uniform and had a bottle of juice on the tray. You didn't think he was a normal bellboy, and why was that? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now, sorry. What? I know he was a little dumb, but like... Come on. Okay, I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct? Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats. Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Isn't that... That's totally normal. Not more than a minute or two, I think. Oh, geez. Okay. Now, I am confusion. Okay, so clearly I have to get him to say something else about who the bellboy was. But I don't, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh man, I'm confused. It's even harder figuring out what the right question's gonna be if I'm not trying to, like, make Mr. On Guard look not guilty. But I guess... It seems like the thing that's... is the bellboy thing. Let's press it one more time and see what he says. At first, what do you mean by that? I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that? Hey, wait a second. Only a few minutes ago you stated, you know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy... Okay, so I'm on the right track. Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Okay, so he's adding the bellboy stuff. Matt gave the bellboy a tip. I watched the two of them for a while. Okay, wait. Oh, we gotta get back to the tip part. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. How much it was? But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket, and that's when I got my first look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. Well, obviously the bellboy's face. More like an old Gramps. Discrimination against old men is a no-no in my court. No, that's not what I meant at all. In the smack dab middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches. Yeah, and it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin. Almost like that, if that thread snapped, all the stuff in his head would come spilling out. It's that guy! Yeah, we know. Okay, let's try to figure out. We have to get back to what he said and have him answer about the tip. Okay, sounds like 2 surprising things. We should ask him about the tip. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Sure, but giving him that much was maybe a little much, I think. Would you please clarify for the court about how much you would say the defendant gave the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know, but I can't even begin to guess. Why is that? Because he gave the bellboy a really fat roll of cash. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what the right answer is here. Because, like, I don't even know what the objection would be. Oh, this is so hard. I guess I should raise an objection. I mean, I guess the objection is more of a, like, a time waster than anything else. Well, how would we know? Oh, shit. Shelly to Killer. But yeah, but, like, we don't know if this guy... Okay, well, I think I'm going the right way, though. Alright, that was the right thing to do. That was the right call. This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean, thanks, man. You're helping a lot. Well, we don't know. We don't know. He's just saying shit. Where is the proof? I need the proof. Alright. This time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Yeah, and how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all. But you see, well, he had the stitch. Yeah, alright. There's no description of Shelly the Killer. You know? The victim's room, huh? Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright. Well, he's a bellboy. It can't be that unnatural for a bellboy to be there, I guess. So what exactly was so out of place about them? He was empty-handed. Well, wouldn't he be dropping off a not package, luggage for somebody? That's what bellboys do. Oh, the cart. Uh-oh. Try to pull a fast one. Damn. Well, he was delivering the tomato juice. Okay. Okay, got it. I think we got it. Mr. Powers. Yes. You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and... So a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Man, that's a mouth... That's a tongue twister. He brought it before he died. Uh-oh. Oh, no. He was wearing gloves, okay. Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Well, maybe he's fashionable. Shit. Fuck. Well, I mean, the more testimony he gives, the longer it goes, right? Maybe he was a stalker? I don't know. Like, alright. After leading on, we're just gonna press on every single question until I get an inkling of an answer that's gonna stop him. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Excuse me, I may be a poor underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. From the door of the bathroom with my left eye, a story you speak, you spy like... Oh my god. He gave something to the person inside the room. Uh-oh. Oh, pff. Oh, old bag. Why would we forget her? Why did we throw her under the bus again like we had to last time to buy time? Oh, we already asked this one. Okay, he gave something to the person inside the room. who is the person? The dialogue in this game is so fucking funny. You only saw an arm. You didn't see the person's face. Okay, let's see if he remembers. Some sort of wooden statue? Let's see. The fuck? Let's try this. Oh no. What sort of wooden statue? Ah, shit. Alright, let's just ask him. A statue? Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. If I saw the actual thing again, I'd probably remember, you know? Okay, but what's the statue? Alright, we gotta figure out what the statue was. Would it be his guitar? Nothing here seems like a wooden statue. Right? Like, and I think he would have known what a guitar is. He's, like, not that stupid. A wooden bear-shaped figure. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. What was the point of that pregnant pause? It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Felix? Mr. Powers, the something you saw, was it this item? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. Uh-oh. Interesting. Interesting. This is not looking good for us. Yeah, we don't know who received the bear. Yeah, could have been the fucking manager. Okay, but what's her name escaped the room with the arm on? Could be her. Could still be her. We didn't see the face. Oh. Good point. Uh-oh. Edgeworth. Oh, fuck. Edgeworth, you're on our team. Help us. I thought you were our friend. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we gotta raise an objection. We're trying to stall. That's not proof. Oh, good point, good point. Oh, no. Are we gonna throw Will under the bus? We gonna throw... Who are we throwing under the bus? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, good point, good point. Yeah, there we go. Oh, phew. Ooh, okay, okay. Aw, shit. But hey, one more witness. We're stalling for time. There we go. Edgeworth's gonna come up to us and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, must have been Maya. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Did they get him? Oh. Maya somewhere around 300-foot radius of the tent. All right, well, I was just in the nick of time. God, this is stressful. The killer. The man who murdered the victim handed this to the client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager. This poor girl is like, can I go home? I'm sorry, Zero Suit Samus. You cannot go home until I am done getting everything I can out of you. Of course I have. What is the bear's secret? Oh boy, I'm scared. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Oh. Does she know that because she's trying to get where the sewer side node is? Well, I guess we could be like, how do you know that? I mean, I know you were banging Wong Kurita, but did he really show you how this thing works? Do you know the correct order? Oh, he's solving the puzzle. Oh. Okay. Well, this doesn't help us anymore. That's all we're gonna get? Fuck. Okay. So all we had to do was just ask a bunch of questions. Uh-oh, what's inside? I'm scared. It's the sewer side note. We found it. Now that makes her look bad. So she was trying to find it. Wait, she did know it. Oh. Ooh, okay. This is juicy. I actually wanted to know what was on the note. That's it? We already knew all that. I thought she was going to have something juicy that we hadn't heard. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess we're getting more and more definitive proof. That's good for justice, right? That's what that's what a defense attorney is supposed to do: is make the prosecution do their work. Maybe she was trying to kill him to stop him from doing the press conference. Oh, Jesus Christ. The figurine. I'm scared. I don't know if this is the right answer. Okay. Why are they mad at us? This is what a defense attorney is supposed to do. Why are you booing me? I'm right. The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Korea. The request of his client, of course. I don't think it's possible that Mr. DeKiller's client was man on guard. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. You can't tell just by looking at this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that man on guard thought this note was inside the bear are 0 to none. Oof. Okay, we did pick the right thing. Period. Why would he know? Why would he know? Oh, god damn it, Edgelord Worth. Oh, shit. Why is there a kid at a murder trial? What am I gonna do? Yeah. Why did just tell me? Okay, clearly there's something that needs to be investigated, and we don't know what. Oh, please be this. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to look this up. There's no way I'm gonna get this. I genuinely have no clue. Okay, hold on. I'm looking this up. I'm so sorry. I'm a cheater. I'm a liar and a cheater. Okay, wait. Fuck. Ace Attorney and Justice for All walkthrough. Oh my god. I really was trying to get through. I'm proud that it took me. It's been 47 minutes of streaming and I didn't have to look anything up. So, you know. I think it's. Oh my god, my aura ring's like, do you want to stretch? No, I'm gaming. Oh, wait. We're not quite there yet. Okay, it is the suicide note. Fuck, okay. I thought... I was not thinking about that. I thought that was a done and answered deal. Like, does that really matter? But I'm glad I'm glad the internet thought of that for me. I mean, her glasses did break. You got away. Oh, that animation. Okay. There we go. Okay, Edgeworth, come through. All right, Gumshoe, pull through, pull through. What was that? Did he get in a car accident? Gumshoe? Well, yeah, we could do his little tracker thingy. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Well, obviously one of these things is the answer. A radio transmitter? Let's try. Okay, so there was nothing we could do. All right. All right, I was like, oh, man, did I fuck up? Oh, man. All right. I think we're going to finish the game tonight, which is crazy. I mean, we've got one more in the trilogy, and then I want to keep playing the trilogy, and then we'll decide if we want to keep going with the Ace Attorney series. I think I want to. I want to play the Apollo Justice ones. Wait, I did not think that was gonna happen. Whoa. This girl dug herself into a hole. So Mr. Kurita forged the note. Let's try this. We've got her handwriting, right? What? I thought that was a good guess. Oh, okay. All right. True. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What? They got him? Okay. Interesting. This is not what I was expecting to go down. Okay. All right. Here we go. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between the client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give you the name of my client. Yeah. I don't even know what the objective is. Are we trying to make him look innocent or okay. I love that the judge is getting threatened. Let's go. Okay, To Killer, I have a little bit of respect for you. Okay, we understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I'm afraid I can't do that. Okay, so what does he want to state besides that? I'm so confused. Like, where is this going? It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give you the name of my client. Okay, so let's say that I grasp it firmly. I've firmly grasped it. Now what? So what does he want to say? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. You said that your client had already broken the rules. Person who frames another is the worst kind of human. And that's why you feel you could betray this person. I have no trust relation with the client who can't understand their assigned role. Now then, everyone, do you think you could understand my logic? If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information. Okay, so I just hadn't pressed press on the right question. Excellent. Excellent. And that person, I am here on this witness stand. Why is this radio so fucking big that it's like taking the whole radio stand? Now then, I do believe it's time I revealed the name of my client. Don't you agree? Yeah. Oh. I thought I was gonna get him to that question. What? Huh? Whoa. She kind of screwed herself by... Well, then we could also buy more time, right? Like for... Okay, we're waiting for a miracle to occur. All right. Woo, this is stressful. All right, let's see what he's going to say. As I have already quite stated a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client, however. One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of a crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the beginning that Juan Carita was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said the client had broken the rules. The judge is like, what's... But this is essentially what Edgeworth did for us in the first samurai trial. Even though I'm the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. I mean, yes, but, like, you're guilty too. How does he know that? Did she? Clearly it's something with this line. I'm not entirely sure what. Let me see what he says again before, because, like, I saw Edgeworth go, interesting. That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Okay. Okay, no, I asked. Okay, Adrian, this is the question. Okay. From the very beginning, that is correct. From before my client visited the room, all of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. That's odd. Okay, see, they said that's odd. But even more appalling. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I just gotta get to that part of the testimony again. But, hold on. Let me double check the court record real quick. Do we have what time? Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, not me getting the game over. Jesus Christ. That was I pressed the wrong button. Fuck. Oh, no. Okay, we didn't get... Did we... How much for... Oh, we have to do this all over again? Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We got the forgery. Okay, we're gonna get the whole thing, and then... I'm so mad I pressed the wrong button. Well, at least I can present the evidence that... He should have known because of the camera. Okay, well, at least we've got more life going into this, just in case. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and now... we get to the part where we were sort of kind of at. All we had to do was just, like, ask him all the questions, right? Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm so mad. I guess I should, like, save after I get through a longer period of the thing. Okay. I don't usually save until I'm, like, done playing. Stupid move, for a hard part of the game. Okay. I love that the one thing Maya's saying is that she's hungry. Real. Oh, I mean, it's been a couple days then. Okay, alright. Let's get to it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've heard this all before. Oh, okay. I'm so annoyed. Okay. All we have to do is press on all these questions and then we get to the part I was at. Oh, I'm so mad I got that game over. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, I see 4 new viewers. Welcome to watching. I'm trying to get to the part that I was at before I got the game over. But basically, we're at the fucking climax of the game. The killer is on a fucking two-way radio with us, talking. And he's about to frame the person that we were kind of trying to frame to buy some time. But we're going to get a guilty conscience. Realize we can't frame her for that because, you know, we're good, but we're gonna try to, like, still keep up the ruse that we're defense attorneying. And yeah, that's where we're at. I'm just trying to get back to that part, okay? I love that he threatens to kill the judge. Like... Okay. Wait, what was the part I missed? Okay. Did I not get that part? Okay. Alright, we got this. Okay. This was the part. What was the part? I just had to press on. Okay. Okay, we had to go through all that and do it a second time. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, now he's gonna frame Adrian Andrews. And everyone's gonna be shocked. Edgeworth is gonna be like, you lied under oath, blah, blah, blah. I'm just catching y'all up on what I'm trying to get through fast. Because I'm trying to get back to where I was. Ah! Okay. This is outrageous. I was deceived. Okay. The judge is so dumb. But you know what? If the judge wasn't dumb, a lot of the stuff we do would not fly. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, they're gonna say he's innocent. And now we're gonna have our moment of like real like honor as a honor amongst attorneys. We're gonna make sure, like, we're gonna make sure Zero Suit Samus doesn't go to jail. Yeah, I mean, this girl really set herself up, like, dumb as bricks. If she didn't want to get implicated in this. I don't know what she was thinking. Okay, request the trial continue. Alright. Okay, here we go. We're back at it. We're back in the game. We know where we stand. We know what's up. And then we're gonna get to the part that I got stuck at. Okay. Now we've just got to reveal that the killer is lying about who his client was. We gotta basically just throw Edgeworth a bone, but also stall the trial so that our friend Maya, who is being held hostage by this guy, does not get killed. Okay. Has a verdict been reached? No, you prick. Okay. About all you needed from me was the name. What else could you need? Yeah, he's not. This isn't going to his plan, is it? Okay. All right. And I'm going into this with more life. All right. As I have already stated quite a few times, my client, Adrian Andrew, is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corina was dead. Okay. Now, let's get to the question that I knew. Yeah, we got... Alright. The judge is so confused. But also, I think like every witness has to be examined and cross-examined. Like, you don't have to ask for it. Like that would just be weird. As I've already quite stated a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot. Okay. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing. That is correct. Usually most people try to create an alibi for themselves. Okay, yeah. Alright. He's being clever. Adrian Andrews already knew that from the beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. Okay, this is the part. From the very beginning. That is correct. From before my client visited the room, all of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. But even more appalling is the creation and planning of the knife and button. That act is what I was referred to, I said, when my client had broken the rules. And that's all you have to testify? Yes. Okay. Why is he asking me? Okay, so... let's see if he slips up on anything here. No! Okay, see, this is the part where I need to present evidence. I accidentally pressed the wrong button last time. I'm trying to figure out what the evidence would be. I'm so confused. Why would she not? What would the thing be that would prove that she didn't know? Oh, I'm so confused. I can't mess this up. I've got Half-Life. Oh, I'm so confused. What could I did? Oh man, I am so confused and confuzzled. That's how confused I am. I'm puzzled. Okay. What on God's green earth could be the... Can we prove that she didn't know? I don't want to look this up, but I feel like I have to. I feel so dumb right now. I feel like it might be the autopsy report, but I don't. She's gonna have to be found guilty, though, of tampering with evidence, no matter what, right? Like, anyways, let's ask him again. That's correct. But from before my client visited the room, all of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. Okay, I'm thinking it might be the camera that Matt on guard was watching with, but he was transmitting it to his house. So he wouldn't have been watching when it happened. I'm so confusion. Even if they say it's for revenge, sending someone else. That act is what I was referred to. Said my client had broken the rules. I'm so confused. What could that possibly... I know that's gotta be the question. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. Oh my god, okay. Okay, what does he say here? That might help. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing. That is correct. Usually most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services... Okay, blah, blah, blah. He's just being smart with me. That doesn't give me anything. The only thing that gives me something is this one. And he says... From the very beginning, that is correct. From before my client visited the room, all of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. See, oh my god. See, this is... I'm thinking it might be the surveillance camera. Might be the proof. But I don't want to be... I'm so scared of being wrong. And I don't... Look, you know what? You know what we're going to do? So I'm less scared of being wrong? I'm going to save my progress. Hopefully, if I die, I won't have to go all the way back. I don't know how that works. Okay. Okay, what are we presenting that shows that she didn't know that Juan Carita was dead? Juan Carita, that's where I am. Jesus back then. I feel like it's the surveillance camera. It doesn't feel certain enough to me. Or it's the autopsy report. But this... I'm gonna just try it. Okay, well, I was wrong. I was fully wrong about that. I thought it was the surveillance camera that was it. Okay, I give up. I'm just not smart enough for this. Ugh. I am not smart enough for this. I've done pretty well this time, but I just don't. I'm so fucking confused. blah, blah, blah. Alright, I know, I'm weak. Oh! Fuck, okay. Now I feel really stupid. Got tomato juice. When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea Juan Carita had been murdered. From this wine glass, Your Honor. Mr. DeKiller's supposed client thought Mr. Carita had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. That's not possible. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would have never left their fingerprints behind. Genius. Okay. All right. Now we're getting into the juicy part. Okay, now we're just messing with him. The judge is probably so confused. Will we go? I hope Gumshoe's okay. I feel like he's got like a concussion or something waiting in that car. This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I've... Okay, but which bar? You don't know which bar? Oh, this is so stressful. This request came to me, about a week ago. 1 week ago, are you sure? Yes, I'm quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations. I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney... Why does he keep thinking I'm gonna... request him? In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. Did you ask why on that specific night? No, I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. That's for why I only had my suspicions. Press further. So what are these suspicions you had? I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear. My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Carita's room. I'd like it to retrieve that item from me. Whew, I'm glad I didn't get any damage for that. Oh, I'm getting YouTube chats. I'm not seeing it. I can't believe I'm not seeing the chats. Hello. Definitely not Sam H. American Idiot is the Abbey Road of the 21st century. I actually find this, like, offensive to say. Why am I not getting the stream chat? This is... Why am I not getting the multi-stream? I see someone commenting from YouTube. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to move the stream chat, like... This is annoying. I can't believe I'm not getting the chat from YouTube. I see people from YouTube up here. It's just Twitch? I swear I see YouTube chat coming up too. But thank you for joining, Sam. Well, fuck. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. Make sure all the chat's in the same place. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just open this up on YouTube, and hopefully I can see the YouTube chat there too. On my phone. Will that work? Yeah. Oh, okay. See, someone was chatting. Oh, they're just telling me to watch Death Note. You know what? I do need to watch Death Note. Okay. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't seeing the YouTube chat. It wasn't popping up on my Streamlabs for some reason. So, fuck Streamlabs. I'm checking the chat now on my phone and become a bigger weeb. Yeah, you know what? It's time to weeb, Max. Another friend of mine's tried to get me into Hunter x Hunter. Maybe I need to, I don't know. I mean, there's just like a certain, like every anime I watch, there hits a point where something like really annoying happens, and then I'm like, I would like to get through this faster so I can get back to the cool parts. And that's what's going on with me in Sailor Moon. Is there a Death Note video game? I want to play Danganronpa. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? What was with the brief press further? Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between me and my client above all else. If you watch the anime start from Death Note and watch a dub, you will... Okay. I mean, I've watched anime before. I'm usually a sub over dub person. But if you're telling me the dub is better, I will check it out. I'm not against dubs. If the dub hits, okay. Of course, it was important. I'm so confused. Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? I don't... He says a certain bar, but he can't give me a specific location. That would be what I would ask in real life, but that's not... Doesn't seem to be an option. Maybe I just pressed the wrong option with the judge. I'm so confused, y'all. Oh, yeah. Talking to him face to face. Okay. Misgendered her. This isn't important or isn't not important. It's confusing the fuck out of me. Shouldn't all testimony be important? Oh, okay, there we go. I saw him! There we go. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck, I missed the part where he said him. I was reading too fast. Are there any other anime you like? It's Flamey 01. Okay. Let's object. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar, took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. Okay, we got him. He thinks Adrian Andrews is a guy. Because it's a gender-neutral name. There we go. I like that they even included a crash out animation for the radio. Oh my god, it's like sweating oil. I'm dead. Okay. He's gonna keep testifying. Let's keep going. Alright, we got it. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. He said you never take that request by mail. There have been times where I took a job without having... Oh, you fucking liar. You just... Alright, let's see. Does every woman in this game have huge jugs? Honestly, it's just her. And it's funny because she's dead. And actually, she's like being channeled through someone else. This time, of course, it's her 6-year-old little cousin that's channeling her. So you could tell that it's not the 6-year-old cousin and actually the spirit of this dead attorney because you could see her massive jugs. Which I think is very funny. Yes, I suppose. But it's crazy that they have the 6-year-old cousin do that. I don't know. But whatever, Japan. Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible. But didn't you meet your client this time? No, I did not. Oh, come on now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse. Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me. Alright then, just cough it up and confess. Do we have any proof that he met the client? Oh, shit. Let me check the court record. I really don't think so. Well, oh, I guess he would have had to with the teddy bear. But that would have been after. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, let's try this. Ooh! What? That wasn't it? I thought the teddy bear was a dead giveaway. Oh, I'm so screwed. He's taking. You cannot take this during with email. That they would just search your computer. Oh my god, the judge is so fucking stupid. What are the 2 or 3 other small things? Whew! Okay, this is so hard. Oh my god. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. You're saying that you never saw your client's face, not even once. I did, once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine. Wait, that's what I... Wouldn't they have heard the voice? You know, I'm gonna save. Just in case if I get this wrong, hopefully I can get back to this exact part. I don't know how that works. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna get this wrong. Oh. Okay. Phew. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, what am I supposed to be doing now? Those items. Okay, so we're trying to figure out what the items are, I'm guessing. I'm so confused. Oh, like we're trying to make him look guilty, but not look too guilty, so that this is a mind game. The writing in this game is so good. I guess we gotta figure out what the 2 or 3 other things are. No. Let's try it. Okay, phew, that was the right question. I got nervous. Okay. Wait a minute. Wasn't she found at the crime scene also? As like a key witness or whatever? Like she didn't leave the hotel, I don't think. Oh, damn, this is tough. I know I'm supposed to present evidence. Like, I feel like that's the move. Oi. Okay. Clearly, oh, jeez. I'm so confused. Sorry, I'm gonna look at the walkthrough again. I'm really trying. This is so hard. Oh, okay. Okay. So what we're supposed to do is give the bear because she would have gotten rid of the note if she had it. I mean, I guess he could say, how do you know she's not lying? All right, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, why is he revealing himself, like, as evil with a swirling glass? I gotta do the right thing. That's what Phoenix would do. That's what Maya would want me to do. Thank God. I never thought I would say thank God for Franziska to come back. You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool. Amon Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine. His injuries are minor. All of the items inside of this. What a filthy old coat this is. It's gumshoes. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. Homegirl doesn't have, like, a purse that she carries her whip in? Alright, let's figure it out. Phew! These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. Yes, Your Honor, the killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Alright, let's see what it is. The first item is a pistol. Am I gonna get in trouble if I ask the wrong thing? We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least with me. Oh, it's the gun they shot her with. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it'll be an excellent sample for the test. Okay. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. Well, obviously we need more details. Unfortunately, there was no time to. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Because he came back to his hideout for it. That's right, it looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Alright. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. Yeah, that is... I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. I'm losing the transatlantic accent the more I do it. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. A button? It's a very unique button, I'm sure. If we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. What do you mean? There are 2 ways out of the situation. The first, make On Guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If On Guard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. The second way, force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. If the killer were to no longer think of On Guard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do either of those things. Okay, who hasn't seen it? Oh, Adrian. Right? Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. I cannot. I do not want to have to go through all this. Okay. everything that has happened up until this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking on guard down at the same time. Well, it's obviously got to be a profile. One of the buttons is missing. Is that the same button as this? Okay, no. Can't be. Oh. 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 I'm so confused. Is it Adrian? I think it's... Ugh. I think it's Adrian. But I'm scared to be wrong. Can't be Celeste. She's dead. Okay, there's a bad ending and a good ending. Oh, okay. It says to pick Shelly to kill her. Random. And we're supposed to show the videotape. Alright, let's see. I mean, I know it's the right answer because I cheated, but like... Okay. Why did Man on Guard film the crime scene? Wanted blackmail. I think that's gotta be it, right? I didn't check that. Oh, that's right. He did say that. That's what happens when you take a 2-week break from streaming. You don't remember what happened the last time. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright, let's see what happens. I didn't check what the ending was. I will find out with all of y'all. I'm being very careful to not spoil too much when I search for the answer. Ugh. Wait, let me pull up the YouTube chat. Okay. I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us during the numerous times during your testimony, you said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. We did it! That client would become my next target for the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity! Okay. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So, either Man on Guard goes to jail, or he gets killed. Oh, he's sweating. Well, obviously we gotta plead guilty. Oh my god, what is he doing to his face? I don't remember you helping out this, but yeah, the judge never helps out. He doesn't even know what a DJ or an email is. He's getting a full course wheel of whip leather right about now. Freaky. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Wow, we've given ourselves the power of self-esteem. And that's what Ace Attorney is all about. Empowering women. Even though the women are all side characters. But that's what... I'm empowered. She's empowered. We're empowered. Thank you so much, everyone. Yay! Okay, so, where's Maya? I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Okay, Pearl is back. We did it. We did it, people. Oh my god. Oh, Miss Von Karma. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed, and yet you are still happy. I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry, she may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Oh, so he faked his death. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that's not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I came to realize something. And it was that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we could do is fight with the knowledge we hold and with everything we have. See? They're supposed to make each other better. That's enemies to lovers, you know? Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We clawed, scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. That's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? I don't want to hear the wretched ripping of a disgraced loser, of a garmer, someone who's destined to be perfect. Except for your dad went to fucking jail. Oh, she dropped her whip? There she is! Yay! She's back. Aww. We're gonna have to get her a burger, huh? He's still emo as fuck, though, don't worry. I knew she was gonna be hungry. Yep, she's gonna want a burger. In the Japanese version, apparently, it's ramen she's obsessed with. Which I don't understand. Was ramen, like, really that foreign in 2002 that they couldn't make her, like, obsessed with ramen? Like, come on. Oh my god, poor Gumsh. I love that his hair is sticking out of his bandage. He hit the telephone. Oh, poor thing. You did it. Where? Southern. Whatever. You did it again, city boy. I don't know why I can't do the accent right now. It's like, I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me. I ain't joking. There we go. I was more excited than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Now, looky here, Mr. Snootin' Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Right too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it tonight, even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now. Everyone gather around. Y'all gotta get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. We didn't give her camera back after all that. All right. Yes, Detective Gumshoe is the real. I would. Okay, I know the spinoff is Apollo Justice, but I actually would love a spinoff where you play as Gumshoe, like as a detective. What's the other thing he took? Oh, I guess that was the picture. The picture is what Gumshoe found, huh? Should it be the bloody button? What do I give him to express how I feel? Caputa, make them kiss. Wait, what does that mean? The giant teddy bear? I'm gonna give him Von Karma's whip. Spicy. As the book talk community would say. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left. Okay, well, yes. I do kind of ship Maya and Phoenix also. They all charged him for it. Isn't this great, Nick? Your whole legal fees have gone to pay for dinner and a camera. Dinner would be whatever, but a camera. Wow, we did it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. We will start the next Ace Attorney game next week. Oh, there's still more. Yeah, no, this whole game is about like saving Maya. I hope in the next game I don't have to deal with the stress being too personal. Is there more? Alright, well, I mean, they're just gonna be like, yay, I'm so happy and thankful for you. And I know, I'm amazing. But thank you so much again for watching. Thursday, I will have more Real Me's of Livy Lou Island. I think I'm going to do 2 more of those, like finish out Pride Month strong with them. And then I think I've had enough of that game. So if anyone has any suggestions of what I should play next, I'm thinking Persona 3 or Danganronpa, maybe. Some kind of fun, weird anime game in that sort of vein. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions of anything like that, maybe I'll do like a Google form or something. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you next week for more Ace Attorney as we do the 3rd game in the series. I don't know what it's called, but we'll do it. All right.